The Nightlife Society presents.
Say, what's going on? Oh man, as y'all can see on the screen, yeah, man. Oh yeah, baby. No, it ain't one size, but it is game size fit all, right? But before I get started, first let me say this video right here that we're about to look at is courtesy of Law and Crime Network. No disclaimer. I'll try to remember to leave the the link in the description. Um, I usually don't be using other people's videos and shit like that. But man, this game is so important. And I've been meaning to get to this video right here for some time now, but shit, I just have to wait for the game appointed time. And guess what, baby? Tonight is the night. You know what I'm saying? So, on that note, to the sponsors, this message is brought to you by this game and also by the cologne you cannot spray on called Ism, manufactured and distributed by Gentlemen of Leisures. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I look like P stupid. Okay, so let's get right into it, right? Cause this is serious. On my last, well, not last, but a couple of videos ago, I had did a video about three young fellas who's out there in Phoenix that had tried to participate in this game and ending up, putting themselves in a situation. I just say that. And on my video, it's called "What Not to Do in This Game." Right, so it was crazy. I didn't even thought about titling this one, but it might be what not to do this game, ladies. But anyway, on the screen, ladies and gentlemen of leisure, you have a young lady out there in, I want to say Georgia. I don't think it's Atlanta, but somewhere it might be close to Atlanta. They'll say whatever or not. And what I mean by the game size fit all, it's a saying that we have in this game that goes by no instructions usually equals self-destruction, right? See, while we sitting up here quoting, rest in peace to my partner Simple to Pete. Like he used to say, no instructions, the wrong instructions, or obedient to instructions. And I'm just saying that to say that this young lady right here was dealing with somebody that called. Now, they're going to say that he was her pimp. But just to be fair with this game, she never said that the dude was her pimp. Uh, Actually, she denied him being her pimp. Now, whether if that's true or not, shit, either way it goes, you know what I'm saying? Good look, because if he is her pimp, then man, good looking out on her, all right? But so far as that goes, right? Because the original title to this video had the word pimp in it. I'll try to back it out, you know what I'm saying, so y'all can see it. But they end up changing it to the word escort. You think what I'm saying? Which is more appropriate once y'all see what I'm into. But like we say, man, choices, I'm gonna just say this. I ain't gonna get into too much, but it was. I don't know what was going on. I do know what was going on. It was a whole lot going on, but I'm gonna tell you what was not going on, and that was some game. You dig what I'm saying? So just to give y'all a brief before we get into it, um, it's her. Um, like I say, the dude that whether if he's pimping out, but let's just say him and another guy, and somebody end up losing their life. So let's get into it. We'll break it down. Y'all know how this goes, man. We're gonna season it with some of this game, and as always, man, it's many messages within the message. So let's get into it and let y'all check it out. Just something I'm gonna call. It's her phone. Wait, I'm talking about.
Jada Johnson. It's just after 11:30 at night. She's calling from her neighbor's phone, telling a dispatcher there is a man down in her apartment. She says she doesn't know who shot him, but here's the thing: it's not true.
It wasn't about the money. It was about the fact that you pulled a gun out on me and you.
2 days before the shooting, Jada says a man she met for sex held a gun to her head and assaulted her. So,
bam. So pay attention to that. You dig what I'm saying? And because a lot of times the pimping get the bad name with that. You know what I'm saying? As far as like as doing all kind of crazy shit, but pay attention to that because it matters. Okay, let's go.
He told someone who she referred to as her pimp And together, she says, they set up a trap.
But it needs to,
My bad. Y'all already know. Yeah, see right there, Ben. See, you know what I'm saying? See, they walk through the front gate yard wrong. You know what I'm saying? Pimpers don't set up no traps. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, no disrespect or nothing like that to the hustlers, you know what I'm saying? But no, this ain't the trap house and the bitch ain't the sack. You know what I'm saying? But so, oh, man, there's so many mistakes. As like I said, so many messages, but here we go. Check it out.
he wanted me to, keep my gun on the guy while he was in the house. This is just stuff that he was just saying. You get me?
So, why did you agree to it?
She lured the man back where her pimp was waiting in the dark. There was a fight. Guns were drawn. And then, when it was over...
Okay, let me pause it right there. Bam. Yeah, I know y'all like, damn, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're going to add some... Hey, man, suspense is part of the season 2 with the message. But look, see that right there now. Yeah, man, that like I just said, I don't know what was going on, but no game being applied. You dig what I'm saying? See, first of all, no instructions, you know what I'm saying, self-destruction. Okay, baby, if you just said that you already did a date with him before and it you know what I'm saying, that was wrong. He put the gun out on you and robbed him. Okay, so and however you wooed him to come back, my thing is like, you don't think he wasn't thinking about that? You don't think he was thinking like, man, like, why would this bitch, especially after the shit she gonna say, like, why would this bitch call me back after I just did what I did? But more important though, come on now, talk to me. Why would he go back to a spot where he know he had did what he did previously? See what I'm saying? No game, you know what I'm saying? And hey man, like I say, man, I don't give up. You can close your eyes and pick any foundation. I mean, any structure. And if it ain't got a concrete solid foundation, then how long do you expect for it to last? Yeah, some game. Come on, let's go. So this guy right here is the guy that passed away.
This man, the one she says was her accomplice, 39-year-old Waymon Danzy, was dead. Jada Johnson was charged with murder, even though she didn't pull the trigger. But here's where this story gets complicated, because Jada wasn't just an accomplice. She was a sex worker trying to survive, a mom with 3 kids in the next room when the shooting went down. So what do you do?
That right there. First of all, it's bad enough for you to have dates at the place where you rest your head at, baby. You dig what I'm saying? But then more important, you got 3 kids there too. And it's to some, as crazy as that may sound, man, you'd be surprised on how common that shit is. You dig what I'm saying? Being a renegade is one thing. And honestly, man, some of the best renegades that can last, through this game, being a renegade and have the minor success that comes with it. Hey, man, them bitches came from up under some good game. That's why she got the good game she got to keep going like she do. You dig what I'm saying? Let's go.
With someone like that, if you're law enforcement, do you throw her in prison for life or do you cut her a deal? The district attorney had to make that call, and what they decided changed everything. This is the story of the ambush on Marywood Drive, January 20th, 2023. It's a Friday night in Macon, Georgia, and at the Walnut Hill Apartments on Marywood Drive, something bad is about to go down. We don't know that yet. Right now, it's just a normal night as people are settling in, kids are asleep, and Jada Johnson is in her apartment with her 3 young children. But here's what we know now that the people inside that apartment did not know then. Someone was waiting in the dark. Jada had set something up. Earlier that day, she'd been texting a man, the same man she says assaulted her 2 days before. She'd been messaging with him.
Damn, 2 days before?
What she called good conversations, inviting him over, making sure that he would show up. And when he did, her alleged accomplice, Waymon Danzy, was there waiting for her. According to Jada, when she told Waymon what the other man had done to her, he decided to handle it. Now, we'll get into all of that in a little bit, but right now, this is what you need to know. The man shows up at the apartment. He walks in. Before he knows what's happening, there's a fight. 2 men, guns drawn, and in the middle of it all, Jada Johnson standing there with her own gun in her hand. When it was over...
Man, did you hear that? standing there with the old gun in her hand. You did. Well, damn, bitch, what the fuck you call fool for? You know what I'm saying? Well, I do know why. You know what I'm saying? That can go deep. You know what I'm saying? But she was just really pretty much just emotionally reacting. But my thing is like, damn, baby, you know what I'm saying? You got your own burner, which is good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at least you got that. You know what I'm saying? By you not only putting your life in danger by sleeping with strangers, but you know what I'm saying? You letting them come around about the house. You dig what I'm saying? But my thing is, shit. If your whole I'm gonna let them say it. My bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know me.
Waymon Danzy was dead on the floor. He had been shot in the chest, and the man who shot him, he was gone. Jada's kids, they were still in the apartment. She ran out the door to her neighbor's place. She was scared. She was panicking. She needed help. Her neighbor handed her a phone, and Jada called 911.
Who shot him? Who shot him? You don't know who shot the person? No.
Damn, imagine that shit, man.
I don't know. All I heard was a gunshot, and I ran. Okay, is he bleeding? No, I'm not upstairs. I realized he was upstairs cleaning the house. Okay, we got the police on the way, so I need to know. Do you know who shot your friend? Do you know who shot her? I don't know. I don't know if he did that. I don't know his name. I don't have any information. Okay, so ma'am, I got. Okay. How old is your friend? I don't know how old he is. I think it's somebody came in the house and shot them.
Like she don't even want to tell them.
Inside and shot your friend. Okay, what's your friend's name? Alright. Okay, you gotta calm down because you saying so much. You gotta calm down. Yeah. I got to I'm letting him. Is he laying out in the way? He laying out in the inside?
Man, I hear what she said, man. I know y'all probably can't hear it. You know what I'm saying? That's just her shit. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it. She said, my babies is still in the house. God, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, and I can't even say ladies or, you know what I'm saying, or fellas. I'm saying ladies and fellas, man. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? How it went from sugar to shit so quick. And like I say, wasn't no game being applied. And I don't know no pimping that would have involved itself with some shit like that. So far as like as that part goes, we already know, you know what I'm saying? That's a no-go. You dig what I'm saying? But rather it is does rather, because if it was, then none of this would be happening. We wouldn't be having this conversation. But the whole thing, what I'm saying is that, man, a lot of shit, man, we be saying, yeah, it sound cool, yeah, it sound cute, yeah, it rhyme. But, man, listen to the words. No instructions, wrong instructions, disobedient to instructions can usually equal self-destruction. And if this ain't self-destruction behind the situation that transpired that led up to this, then I don't know what it is.
Talking so fast, ma'am, I can't hear what you're saying. Okay, what is your name? What is your name? Tell me your name. I can't hear you. Your last name is Johnson? What is your first name, Miss Johnson? Jada? Okay, Jada Johnson. Okay, they had to travel a little bit, but they're on the way. They had to travel a little bit, but they're on the way.
That's great. Had to travel a little bit.
In the area, so he's coming to you, okay? Are you with the neighbor? Are you with the neighbor? Are you with your neighbor? Okay, we got a lot of police on the way there. Got a lot of police on the way.
somebody's on your back porch. And you got to talk plainer than that, man. You whispering. You shouldn't be whispering if you with your neighbor. I know your children in the house.
Right,
We're
right.
trying to get the police there.
Okay, look, real quick. Macon, Georgia. I don't know what Macon, Georgia is like, but if anybody can let me know, like, what is the scenery like out there? Is it rural? Is it more wooded than city? Half and half? Because I'm just listening to what the 911 operator saying, talking about it's gonna take the police some time to get there. Yeah, that sound like like that sound like it's gonna take some time to get there. Yeah, that sound like a little distance. But let's get back to this game that we never left.
Okay, ma'am. We're concerned about your babies. We're gonna try to get the police is on the way. It just wasn't in the area, but they're on the way to you. I'm sorry that they wasn't in your area at the time, but we have a lot of police on the way. They are trying to get to you all.
Officers rolled up to the Walnut Hill Apartments, and they didn't know what they were walking into. There's a report of a shooting. Children are inside. There's no clear suspect. So police start sweeping the building. They have flashlights out. Guns are drawn. They're moving through the parking lot, checking doors, trying to figure out which apartment it is. And then they find Jada.
Okay, who's upstairs?
That's my friend.
Is he shot?
Yes, he was shot. I don't know if he's alive. I need to check. I don't know.
All right.
When someone coming on that.
You was just walking on the backside.
Yeah, I was trying to get your attention.
Okay.
Okay, let me fast forward a bit. I know you're like, damn, P, but yeah, I don't, because the video kind of long. I ain't gonna watch the whole little video. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come. I ain't gonna give you all the game, but you can get some of the game though. Like, wait, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Hold on. I'm gonna be like, damn, P.
You got one there?
Look at it.
Finish clearing the house. Clear.
This nigga man dead in the motherfucking middle of the living room. That's crazy, P.
When you church or Walnut Hills.
Damn, I'm so glad he chose me.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. What's his name?
That's crazy. And I'm a little motherfucker, I probably look small as fuck. Damn.
True, there's 2 or 3 of us over here on Walnut, and he wants to go help District 2. You probably go over there and help with District 2. We over here with District 1, so let's vibe with us right now. Watch that shell case.
Yeah, I mean, I know it ain't funny, but damn, that's crazy, man. This shit, yeah. This is crazy. Okay, now I'm jumping up a little bit on y'all real quick. Let's get to, okay, man, let's see what we're talking about right here.
He's also asking something else.
What up?
No, that motherfucker ain't that small. No, okay, the kids are okay, my bad. Okay, that motherfucker not bad at all, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Go this way with me. Come on. I need you to go here.
Hey, I'm just like, look, man, god damn. I'm sorry, I gotta just say it. I'm sorry, but god damn, bitch. Not only that you making, you know what I'm saying, unwise decisions of bringing business and, you know what I'm saying, to where you rest your head, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? And, but damn, you ain't even had a decency to have the spot having presentable? Now, I understand, you know, kids gonna be kids. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But, man, look, like I say, man, so many messages within the message. Like, just pay attention to this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we know, for some of you young players, you know what I'm saying? I won't say young pimping, young players, you know what I'm saying, that you know, I'm gonna get back to that though. But yeah, let me see.
Man, just go with me. No, you're not. Just go with me.
Damn. Okay, I know. Yeah. Okay.
I'll let you know, man. Just go with me, okay?
A little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because she go to jail, so let's just go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Move up a little bit. Like I said, I don't want to play the whole video. Let's just get to the good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, bam. So we'll take it in. Right.
She tells detectives about her life and about the website she used to meet men. It's called Mega Personals. And
Okay.
She's been using it for sex work. And then she tells them about Jane.
I hear that, mate. For all you know what I'm saying? You typing messages and taking pictures, bitches and shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, I understand, you know, it is what it is. You dig what I'm saying? And, you know, motherfuckers gonna do what they got to do, you know, but that's why we say, man, concrete foundation. You dig what I'm saying? Come out and get involved in order to evolve. You know what I mean? Because not to say that, you know, shit can't happen being outside. Trust me, you know what I'm saying? A whole lot of shit can happen outside, and shit does happen outside everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But it's most likely for shit to go sour fucking with that internet. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm lying? I'm gonna give you some camera. I'm gonna get back to it. Think about from the times when the cyber shit took off. All right, so all the pieces y'all gonna know it was shit like it wasn't even Backpage yet, nigga. It was shit like Craigslist, the personals, and my SugarDaddy.com, the arrows and shit like that, right? And then you got the page and my red book and all that. Which I'm not. Trust me, I had, you know what I'm saying. It has been times where the internet was good for me too, especially at a critical time. But we'll talk about that another time. You know what I'm saying? But my point is that a lot of that shit don't exist now. A lot of the laws got changed because of all the foul shit that was going on with the internet. You dig what I'm saying? So if you're involved with a lifestyle that's, you know, high risk, like they say, man, you got to be out your rabbit ass mind, you know what I'm saying, to think you could just keep maneuvering, going about it by yourself, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, and I understand every situation ain't the same to where, you know, she could just suck it to the pockets and all that old, you know what I'm saying, swag and everything. But where there's game, there's a way. Let's get back to this, where we never left.
February 18th, which is 2 days before the shooting. She says that she met a man through that website, and he was supposed to pay her $125. But when he showed up, things went terribly wrong.
So he told you. So tell me how they come about that.
He just like, yeah, come on, let's do it, let's get to it, like, what you want to do? So I took that as if I did it, I would make it.
So, woman, did he see a gun on you?
Yeah, he still was holding the gun.
Right, on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was,
come on, do what you gotta do.
yeah, giving him oral sex, and then that's when, I had said, like, I asked him, is it okay if I drink some of my Red Bull? Because if y'all seen in my house, it was a green can of Red Bull, probably knocked over or something. It's just, I never threw it away. Asked if I could drink some, because my mouth was dry. But I was just smoking my black and my mouth was dry. And then, but I never even got back to the oral sex by that time. He's just like, yeah, come on, let me beat that. And like, before he
Let me beat that pussy up.
he's like telling me, oh, let me bend over, stuff like that.
Probably talking about going up in that Duke shoot.
She says he held a gun to her head and he forced her. Then he left without paying. She says that she was terrified. She barricaded her door. She didn't know what to do. So she called someone. It was a man who she had met on that same site months earlier, a man who had become, in her words, a guardian angel. And that's where Waymond Danzy comes into this story.
Yeah. He contacted me on YouTube and then, you know, we had a conversation and he came back. But when he came back, you know, I wasn't really dealing with a lot of stuff, and we was just talking, you know, I was telling him, so basically just, I don't know, I felt comfortable with him, but I didn't get a weird or, you know, vibe from him or anything, so we just talked, and
Okay, so bam. So like she just said, see, man, when I first seen this the first time, I knew, nigga. Well, of course, I knew out the gate it wasn't none of this. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no ism going on. But that right there. See, a lot of you know what I'm saying. You know, a lot of you fellas, you guys, and I can tell, man. You know, when y'all have an interest into the game, or some bitch then slipped and came into your life and, you know what I'm saying, sparked some kind of interest, because one of the first things y'all say is, oh man, I got a whole bitch. Oh yeah, man, I fuck with this whole bitch. Oh, my whole bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, you know, that out the gate right there. You know what I'm saying? Is you know, something that's not said in the game. But more important, like she said, she met dude on the same site, and I don't know if y'all was able to hear it or not. You did, but she said the fool that got knocked off, he came and dated the bitch the first time they met, but they got real cool. And then when she said, I didn't get no bad vibes. Skirt, time out. Put it in the park real quick. Yeah, because the game wasn't in you for the antennas. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, like I said, man, this shit is like a motherfucking automatic defense sucker repellent mechanism. You dig what I'm saying? For her to even get comfortable with fool like that, that was, you know what I'm saying? If we look, man, you know, we here conducting business, baby. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, wasn't no game being applied, but like I say, the lessons, because this story is so common. You know what I'm saying? Even with somebody losing their life. Now, usually it'd be, you know, the Trisnick. You know what I'm saying? But if you got to think about it like this. All this is allegedly too. You know what I'm saying? We only can go by what she's saying for us, like what happened. But for sure, we know the outcome. Somebody got smoked, and then for him, fellas, you gotta look at his situation. No, the girl doing dancing on the wrong foot out the gate is one thing, but it's a man that lost his life. And not to be like that, but you know, hey man, you know, sometimes this game just gonna take his belt off and spank a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Basically, nigga, you lost your life to a bitch you don't even know.
From there, like, he just, I'm not gonna say like, he wasn't like obsessed or anything. He just, from that day, the moment he met me, you know, he said he could tell that this is not, you know, he could tell I was different from other girls. Like, it's not my lifestyle. You get me? And then it was just cool being,
I know, but man, so much need. I'm gonna try to get it up. Man, I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. You know what I'm saying? But even with that right there, what she just said, this is he. You know, he can tell I'm not the average type of girl. This is not my lifestyle, and you know that type of shit be killing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how man, check this out, man. You don't see police driving fire trucks because being a fireman is not their lifestyle. You don't see ambulance drivers pulling up in police cars because protection and serving the law is not what an EMT driver does. So what I'm saying is that why would you be a part or participate or do any kind of activity in a lifestyle that you too ashamed to admit to it, or you feel like that I don't, or maybe you too good or whatever level it is, but like, you know, that really don't kind of like make sense. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you doing prostitution, but this ain't your lifestyle. So what is it?
How much you charge him? How did he pay? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she just said, do he pay it with cash?
Okay. But he knew you were doing. Okay.
He asked her, is her baby daddy a pimp? Okay, see, look, now let me run back real quick, because he actually was her baby daddy a pimp, but they were saying that, and she was saying like that the kids was with the baby daddy at home. So I'm gonna assume that the kids was with the baby daddy at his house or where he stay at. You dig what I'm saying? Because, and if you think about it, when your cousins was walking through there, like, we didn't hear no kids and none shit like that. So let me take back what I was saying as far as like it's her being out of pocket and doing some wrong shit while the kids is there. My bad. I stand corrected. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it is what it is. The outcome still is the same. So either way it goes, that situation, you know know what I'm saying, as far as like as the kids being justified and being, being to be in danger. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's, well, okay, baby, give me some points for that. But bitch, that don't justify and validate still for the wrongdoing of the whole outcome.
Which is cool. Even
How much you charge him? How did he pay you? Yeah. Okay.
But I don't.
You said your baby dad was there?
No, he's at home with my kids.
Okay.
Okay.
He was on.
Okay, that's why you asked us that's your baby daddy. I mean, some pimping.
Let me ask you. Is your since you're gonna be out with this, is your baby dad your pimp? Be honest. You don't like nobody that you ever forced.
And that's where you're going wrong at.
Anyway, we was talking about a lot of stuff. Just venting. He vented to me. At that time, he was going through a breakup. And he said, seeing my ad and come see me, it stopped him from going to shoot up his ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend.
Wait. Wait, she said, dude. Wait, hold on. So he mad at his ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend. So obviously they been broken up for a while. He's so mad at the ex-girlfriend that in order to stop him to go to murk her, he jumped on a site. Well, I guess he probably wanted to release some pressure, some tension, something like that. But I think it's a little bit more than that. I think it's more of a, nigga, that's just what you do. And honestly, I think maybe dude probably told her that, but I don't think that's actually what happened. Like, that don't even make no sense. Like, you know what I'm saying, nigga, with you in that mindset, you know what I'm saying, to get active with some action, then I don't think even the dumbest, there's some dumbass niggas out there, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of dumb niggas out there, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. But yeah, I don't think any nigga in that mindset would easily switch to let me jump on the site and go buy me some pussy. Yeah. I don't think it. Even for the trick, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The tricking. Did y'all come across this? You know what I'm saying? And you don't mind doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Because over here, man. Just the game, man, and we understand that within the game, tricking is a part of the game. You dig what I'm saying? So, like, what that sound like to y'all? Let me know.
Actually do anything until hours later. You get me?
Okay.
He just was at this point. He became like he was like a guardian angel for me. He wanted to make sure I was okay. If something was wrong.
Bitch said a guardian angel.
Yes, he just had met me in the car. It sound crazy. It might be. I don't know, but he wanted to make sure I was okay.
So she calls him, and when she told Waymon what that man had done to her, he allegedly got angry. He wanted to do something about it.
She called me, she texted me and stuff like, I don't understand.
And then what did Wam say?
That Wam is like, okay, well, he said shit too. So that's it.
What did you say when he said that?
I said, what did you say?
And he said, well, they ain't worried about it no more. You try to say they ain't
Like,
worried about it no more, it's over with.
No, I said that yesterday when he was supposed to come 5 o'clock. I told him, like, I'm not worried about that. At the end of the day, if you do something to him, it's not gonna be just that. It's gonna be a lot more that comes with it.
Exactly.
If he like someone dropped him off before. You got how they gonna look? His friend, you feel me? They shot their partner off and the partner don't come back out. He said that's when he said his friend came. He said that he was gonna go out there and draw down on them too. He was gonna take everything they had.
Rob them?
Yeah, he was gonna rob them. He was gonna pull his pants down to his ankles. He had a whole plan.
I see that nigga had a whole super duper spectacular plan.
When that was supposed to take place, he wanted me to
I don't think it's. I think she lying.
Keep my gun on the guy while he was in the house.
Nah.
This was just stuff that he was just saying.
Right. Yeah.
So, why did you agree to it? why you agree to just use it? So it got you that mad because.
No, I'm gonna tell you, nigga, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my assessment right quick. Let me season with some of this game right quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. I'm gonna tell you why she agreed to it. Because, and this is for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? But fellas, you know what I'm saying? This is some game for YouTube, you know what I'm saying, to get a better understanding. But listen, man, you gotta understand, hey man, check this out. I don't give a fuck what she doing. If she a judge, a nurse, but especially within the game. And if she's within the game and she's not standing by the side of a strong man that you know what I'm saying, that's lacing her and giving her some game, you know, like, you know, those we know is more than just say bitch, say ho, hey now, say now, we motherfucker, we wish, man, I got a song, man, go through the song, man, on my channel, man, Pimpin' is the reason, man. But nigga, we wish it was that easy. You dig? But she's still a woman. Or a female, let me say that. You know what I'm saying? She's still a female. And what I mean by that is that, hey man, sometimes it get a little lonely, you know, being by herself, being even though she said this is not her lifestyle. I kind of like disagree. I don't think this was just her first night out. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, she gonna give some confirmation for that information in a minute. But what I'm saying is that she's still human, meaning that every now and then she gonna want to just be with some dude or just like somebody or somebody who can understand what she doing without being judgmental to her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, a lot of these females that's, you know, got one foot in, one foot out in the game and shit. You know what I'm saying? They be dealing with every type of nigga, but what they supposed to deal with, right? So, and if she's into it, like if this is what she do day to day, or you know what I'm saying, or a few times out the week, you know what I'm saying, but maybe probably get some school money or whatever case gonna be, but this is what she does. You know what I'm saying? No, she's not gonna let him know out the gate this is what she's into. You dig what I'm saying? Because of course, you know, she don't want to be feeling like she getting judged. Right? Right. So, but even from the hoes, now this is a little bit even worse with them because those who's experienced that come from the game, that's been up under some folks, that been up under some pimping, you know what I'm saying, and pull a mad hoe move, you dig? She'll go fuck with a square, you know what I'm saying? You know, usually be a hustler, a gangster, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some good macking or whatever the case gonna be, you know, something that she was into before she got into the game. You think what I'm saying? She resorts back to what she's like, to what she liked before, you know, she got 10 toes down for the crown, right? So, so when she leave the game to go back to that, it's not that easy for a lot of them, or really for none of them, to just let each and every dude that they know, because you got to realize, man, freedom is on the loose now. She's on the Instagram, she's on this, she's on that. Basically, a whole lot of shit she wasn't able to do being up under some instructions, she's able to do now. So she's meeting this nigga, that nigga, this nigga, that nigga. She's not going to let all of them know what it is. You know what I'm saying? She, you know, hanging, kick at you, whatever, not, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man, bitch might even, you know what I'm saying, slide you a piece or two. But when she come across that one that she's really into like that, where now she, you know, not, she got feelings for him. You know, he cool, he different. You know, he about his money, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them, in their mind, they thinking like, okay, well, if I just let him know without letting him know, basically, she'll give him some money up over here. She'll start paying attention to what he's saying. You know, he may have to re-up. He might be a couple of hundred short, whatever. Woo, woo. So while she got him thinking that she had her grandmama house, her sister house, her friend house, her home house, braiding here and all this other shit, no, man, that bitch is 10 toes down getting it in, right? So when she get comfortable thinking that it's cool, it comes out. Or something happened, the game come out somehow, some way. And usually it goes, oh, baby, that's cool. I ain't tripping like that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, you know. Shit, I mean, you know, shit, I mean, I ain't no pimp or nothing like that, but shit, baby, you know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about it, you know what I'm saying? If, you know, you give me some money, and at that point right then and there, if that nigga not seasoned, or if the game is not getting him ready to be seasoned with this game right here, at that point right then and there, his mind jumped to another bitch, because the other side of his mind said, oh, no, you can't be my girl like that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you a hoe. Oh, you know, you can't be my girl like that. You dig what I'm saying? So, and eventually that becomes a problem. Like I said, man, so many messages within message. I can keep going on like that. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm lying, somebody stop me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let it go on for a little bit, man, because this video already been going a little bit longer than what I want to. But man, you know what I'm saying? The game continues. Let's get back to it.
I guess. No. So basically, out of all people you interact with on Penguin, you never got gypped on your money, correct? Everybody paid you, correct?
I never been raped.
Okay, you know what?
I've never been raped. I don't care about the money.
So they made a plan. Jada would text this man. She would lure him back to her apartment, and that's where Waymond would be waiting.
He walked in. He was walking towards my room. First he asked if I had a water bottle, and I said no, I was out of water bottle. He started to walk towards the kitchen. Then he walked towards the room. As he's walking to the room, he's on his phone, so now you can see like the light on the phone. He looked to the left, and I see him backing up the guy. He's backing up to the point where he's stepping all on my feet.
Okay,
so my name is now.
So when you open the door, so the door closed, right? So come describe some show.
Like the front door.
Yeah, come show like Jay. Wait a minute.
This is the front door to my house.
Yeah, your front door, man. This living room, this the whole.
Yeah, that's where.
The wing out there.
You walk. You keep walking to the kitchen.
And she got a cool little body on her too, man.
And it's a walkway right here.
Yeah.
You walk up. It's the closet where the boiler is. And then my room is right here.
Yep.
The kid's room is right here.
Okay.
The walkway for the bathroom is right here. It's a closet right here. Wayne is right here.
In the bathroom.
Not in the bathroom, but in that little walkway.
Okay, so
right
so
there.
he's standing right there. I'm standing with one minute. And you go, so he's not at the door. So I'm standing with 1 minute. Okay, go like you go open the door and tell him what happened.
Okay. I open the door. He comes in. I talk to you.
Okay.
Lock it. Now he's in front of me.
He's in front of me. Okay, so tell me explain. Okay, so he walking to it. So Wayne right here.
Right here. Wait. We're gonna do fast. Cause the walkway in the kitchen is all right there. So
yeah, so you go there with me.
start to walk towards the kitchen.
Okay.
You got a water bottle. I'm like, no, I don't have no more water bottle. You just ran out.
So he did go in the kitchen.
He stepped basically a couple steps over.
Okay.
Like that gotta be like, I'm trying to figure out
Alright.
who the fuck. Like, nobody was in their right mind that night. Nobody.
Not only for just, going through it, so the light was able to let him see when he was up.
No way there.
He put his hand up.
Who put it in there?
The guy.
Okay.
Put his hand up. Start backing up. And you just hear Wayne say, yeah, get down, nigga. Get down, nigga. And at that point, I got out the way. When he started stepping on my toes.
Stepping on my toes. I love the way the South women talk, man. That accent does something, but I'm not saying, especially that Louisiana.
Okay, he walks in. He just go, I come in, I was able to water. He said, I had water. So he deterred here. Okay, so he walked. I'm in front of you, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so Wayne right here. Bedroom right here.
Yeah.
So he on
My
the
bedroom, my bedroom door.
So he only called. He don't come looking at where we going. We don't call. So he goes up, see somebody to the left.
Yeah.
What?
And dude said, what's up,
Start
man?
backing up.
Yeah, get out, nigga.
Get down, nigga. Get down.
Then you get down.
No, he's backed up. He's
Back
backed up.
up. Okay, so
I'm
what happened?
ready to come. You understand? What the fuck you reach for? What you reach for? What you reach for? And then I don't know how they started fighting, but I know they started fighting.
But,
I don't know if the guy like grabbed him.
So if I got my gun. So
But he's
I know the suspect.
Damn, did the police grab his gun? Oh, that's his phone. Sit down, nigga. Really grabbed his gun.
He down, yeah. So he put his hands up. He backs up. So he got a gun, that's correct. So you suspect. So he didn't try to his gun ain't hitting nothing. But he got his gun in the waistline, correct?
Yeah.
So how that possible?
I don't know. I just
So
know
so what happened? So
I just know they start fighting.
So he stopped fighting. So he go on to the living room. So what happened?
So it went to they hit this wall, they hit that wall, they knocked into the tree, knocked into the stuff that was right there, falling all the bank things.
Man, she's so discombobulated.
I know I heard two. I heard the first one, and then I know that one that was for me. That was inside the wall.
He probably he thought you shot him up.
He know I did.
He knew you shot him up.
Yeah, he was on TV.
Okay. Cause you call him over there. You know they were both over there.
Yeah.
Alright. So that's why you ran though.
I ran out the door because
So where your gun for? what you do? Did you point your gun at her?
I pointed my gun, but I didn't want to shoot.
So, what you did?
Right, getting all this on footage.
They right here now. In the living room. They fighting, tussling, going back and forth. One like, shoot this bitch at me. Shoot. And
So you got what you did? Did you show me how you did that?
I just got it up. Like, I got it up. And
you pointed at her?
It's at both of them at this point.
Yeah.
Because they're moving.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot.
Yeah. So what they happening?
They still fighting. And I'm still just standing there. They still fighting. They get over here by the tree. I see Wayne, he like threw him into the Christmas tree and stuff with toys in, the guy sliding down the wall, and then Wayne starts hitting him, punching him and stuff.
Yeah.
Then they still tussling, and they end up back over here now, where y'all found Wayne. And then at that point,
Hey, look. My bad. Look, your cousin, he was looking like, and the mom would go to the phone, you could just see it all in me. He probably was thinking like, this bitch lying like a motherfucker. Bitch, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, you talking about this bitch. But anyway, okay, what was you saying? Oh, damn, my bad.
When did you get your gun?
I had my gun ready.
Oh, you had a gun before you walked in.
I had my gun on me.
Also, as you walk unlocked, you already gun out.
Not out. It's just.
I don't think you had.
Yeah, it's been on.
Okay, it's already great.
It's ready.
Which one you had on?
The 380.
Okay. So you already gun already in your
Yeah, I've been even wearing it on there.
Okay. So
Wearing it.
you had that on when you opened the door?
Yeah.
Okay, so he comes in, gun already on.
It's on.
With jacket too?
Yeah.
So you walk to the room. And that's when you got.
Yeah.
That's when women bombarded him with whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Who out there wasn't setting guy up? And he set him up because he told him about you got to take this up. Or he didn't pay you money.
I know. It wasn't about the money. It was about the fact that you pulled the gun out on me and you raped me. That's what he did.
So that's what Jada told investigators.
All right, so bam, I'm gonna leave it right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this Law Network channel. So I'll try to remember to leave the description. Leave the link in the description. You know what I'm saying? Now, for those, people who know me from, from the family and shit like that, I know this is probably like the second video I've done like this where I've actually used other videos, but, it's a part of the game, though. You know what I'm saying? And, I hope, whoever see this that's in it or thinking about getting in it, whatever the case gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Just understand this, man. Every game, everything has its rules, has its regulations, has its standards, has its ways to go about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why motherfuckers be thinking that this game is just free for all and I can just come in and just do what the fuck I want to do and no repercussions, no consequences, and you know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucker finna take this from me and I'm not finna pay a motherfucker that and all this other shit and all this, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I ain't gotta do it whatever, you know what I'm saying? But man, time and time it shows, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's quite a few that do get by, but time and time again, the game shows you, man, it will take its belt and spank your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't jump into the dope game with a whole kilo full of baking powder and expect to get that shit off or expect to get it off and then just think it's just going to be just cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you you swinging and banging and, you know what I'm saying, you shaking and baking and you findangling this shit, you know what I'm saying, and pushing some up over here, pushing some up over there. Eventually, it's going to catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? My people's nightlife society, please take heed to this right here. Whether if you in the game or not the game. It's sometimes, like I say, man, it's always some more of it. It's always some more of it. See, last time, the video that I did with the 3 young fellas, the consequences was jail time. Because that comes with this. But, as you can see, sometimes the consequence could be your life. You understand what I'm saying? Because from the gate, everybody was wrong in this situation. Everybody was wrong in this situation. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to, you know what I'm saying, y'all get a chance to go check it out so y'all can see what the outcome was. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna finish show y'all that part, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give you all the game. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you gotta do some homework, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But look, man, I didn't mean to keep the video this long, but shit, man, it definitely was a necessity. You know what I mean? So until next time, as always, stay sucker free. Long live the honorable, incomparable, Simple to P. Blessings to this game. All praises to the Most High. Until next time, man, y'all stay cool. I think I'm gonna come with another story for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about telling y'all about the first time I got knocked and served the right way too. Because I might have to do something about that because niggas be knocking niggas for bitches nowadays, and man, even with that ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you ask a motherfucker, ask a motherfucker about serving some papers. Man, I bet you a large percentage of people in the game nowadays don't even know what that means. So yeah, man, it's always some more of it. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I love y'all. Until next time, y'all be cool. I'm gone.